All right, it's easy. Today, we got to talk about being patient on these Nike Mind 001 slides. Listen, I get that these are something new, something fresh, and it's just something new. You know, we all like something new. But I've been looking at these prices, and I'm actually surprised they haven't dropped yet, but that will come. So if you like speaker content like this, honest opinions, no hype, put all that aside, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping multiple videos a week. Okay, now that all that's clear, let's start with the Nike Mind Slide 001. Let's start with the black colorway. Do a little full 360. I actually thought that these did look like a Cybertruck, and then I started seeing people say that, and it really does look like a Cybertruck. But the design is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I do think that the little nods at the bottom, the orange nods at the bottom, if you don't know, it's supposed to, you know, your mind's supposed to engage with that feeling on your foot. I think that's a gimmick, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter. That's a $95 slide, and again, it's something new. We're about to be in slide season. Spring is right around the corner. Thank God I'm ready to golf. I actually have my golf trip, my bachelor trip in Florida, in a week and a half, honestly. So it's getting real close. I'm excited, man. It's been a long time here in Ohio. We haven't been able to golf for a few months, so excited for that. But slide season is coming. And, you know, we got to talk about these intriguing Nike Mind slides, since, you know, Yeezy and Adidas aren't making slides anymore. I know Kanye has his own Yeezy slides that he has released, but it's not the same when Adidas isn't behind him. I've seen him deliver, not him personally, but Yeezy's brand deliver these slides in literally a bag. So no box, you just get a bag delivered to your front door with the slides, and they look all warped, and it's just not a good presentation. So those aren't the same as what the Adidas Yeezy slides were. I can almost bet that. I've never tried them on, but I've heard people say that they're stiff, and I believe that. You know, they're trying to cut cost, Yeezy, so it's definitely not a one-to-one alternative or cross. But look at this price, $270. We're just going to do my size 12, US men's, $270 for the black pair. Let's go to the smoke gray. So I think they've only released 4 pairs so far. 4 pairs, the smoke gray, $279 last sale, $303 in a men's size 12. Again, solid looking slide. It's fun, it's different. Let's go to the light bone. You know, that bone colorway that's definitely copying Adidas Yeezy. $205. So I think this is the cheapest of the 4 for a size 12. When I look at the other sizes as well, they're hovering around 200, a little bit less than 200. So this is probably the most cost-effective one if you were going to buy one right now. And then lastly, I like this colorway probably the most because it's loud. The solar red. That just screams summer and spring. $196. So maybe I stand corrected on the bone being the cheapest. It's around the same price. I see $170 for a size 7 in men's, $180, $190. So it's still hovering around $200. It's about the same price as the bone. Okay, so the bone and solar red hovering around $200. The light smoke gray and the black are the ones that are sitting around $270. So That is a lot. That is a lot. Now, keep in mind, I've said it, but $95 is the retail price. So just, you can do the math. 95, 279. That's almost $200 over the retail price. Then you got your fees, then you got your shipping, and then you got tax. So you buying a slide, if I try to buy this slide for $279 right now on StockX, I'm assuming it's probably around like $320, $325, $330, something like that. That's astronomical numbers for a foam slide that doesn't really benefit the mind like they say. I can almost guarantee that. So I would say be patient. Be patient. Drop a comment in the comment section if you've already bought these. You didn't want to be patient. You wanted one of these first 4 colorways, and you bought into the hype. Personally, I say be patient. And the reason I say be patient is there's a couple examples of, well, there's just the biggest glaring one example of this was in 2019, the Yeezy Slide. They dropped the Desert Sand colorway. That was the first colorway of the Yeezy Slide, I'm pretty sure. And that slide was going for 500 plus in 2021. People were paying 500 plus for that Yeezy Slide. Now you fast forward it to 2026. I know it's a new day and age, but in 2026, you can get Yeezy Slide for around $100, maybe $120, $130 on a secondary market. And they don't make Adidas Yeezy Slides anymore. Now, the other slides I was talking about that are made just by Yeezy, you can get those for like $50. But again, quality's not going to be the same. So back in 2019, when the Yeezy Desert Slide first dropped, the hype was crazy. I had a buddy that got them. He traded some pairs for him, and we were at the pool, and he's like, yo, E, try these on. I tried them on. They felt very squishy and good. But at the time, I was like, I wouldn't, I didn't say anything to him because I wasn't trying to downplay what he purchased and what he spent his money on. But I was like, man, I'm not spending that much money on a foam slide. Especially when I saw the bottom of his pair, you could tell it wore very quickly. So it's not a great investment just off of quality alone. Like, the quality is not going to hold up on a foam slide. So all that is to say, we have an example of Adidas doing this with Yeezy, and the hype was real. People were buying them, and then of course Adidas, Yeezy, all that, they're going to capitalize on this. They're going to pump out colors and colors and colors, and that's what they did. And you were able to get pairs for retail off Adidas and Yeezy's website. So that's going to happen with these. Let's go ahead and look at, I'm on Sneaker Freaker's website. You got to plug them in for this great article, if you will. So these are the Nike Mind 001 colors that are going to release in 2026. Dates are to be determined, but you see, they're going to start pumping these out with these colorways out. They know before they even got the fanfare, before people were like, man, these are nice, before the resale prices of $279 to $270, they had a plan that they were going to release a few colorways, limit the stock. Okay, that's how we drive the hype up. The demand is there because it is new, it's something fresh, but also because the supply is low. And so now they got the hype, now they got us. We all want something that people don't have. That's part of the sneaker game. I'm sorry, and we're talking about slides too. So it's just part of it. That's part of the human brain. We want something that people don't have. If you have something on, someone's like, wow, where'd you get that? Where can I get that? Sorry, bro, you can't get these unless you want to spend $279 on the secondary market. So look at these colorways. Okay, we got the white colorway coming out. Here's another like teal colorway. And they're changing like the nods too. So I don't think all of these have the orange nodules at the bottom, if I'm saying that right. I don't even know if that's the right word, but that's what I'm going to describe it as. And then here's a black and blue royal. We got a team red, a sail hyper crimson. So you know this colorway is very similar to that bone colorway. Okay, very similar. So chances are, because this isn't one of the first that released, these are going to be way more affordable to get, even if you don't get them for the retail 95. Say they come out and you can get this sail hyper crimson for, I don't know, let's just say 125, 130 on the secondary market. That's so much better when you're including taxes, when you're including fees. That's so much better than 270. Okay, we got like a mint colorway here. We have a pearl pink crimson, so pretty much white with a little bit of pink. Another black pair, indigo burst, hemp sand drift, another mint, but it says cucumber calm. Another summit, pretty much white pair, gray. Old royal navy, pink smoke. I mean, colorway after colorway, they have plans to drop. Surely you can find a colorway out of all these that I've gone through. This is like 12 at this point that you like and you can wait on, rather than spending $200 on the first 4 that dropped. Okay, we're still going. I don't even know how long this list is. Work blue, that's like a hospital blue with Adidas and Yeezy. Okay, that's it. So that was probably 15 to 20 pairs that are coming out. I don't know if they're all releasing in 2026, but I wouldn't be surprised if all did release in 2026. But that's not the point. The point is, don't get caught up into the hype. Don't get caught up into the hype. I know it's human nature, like I said. That's just how the human brain works. We all want something that's new, fresh, that people don't have. But we all like to save a little bit of money too, don't we? I mean, maybe you got it like that and you can get whatever you like. Money is unlimited. But I'm willing to bet that's not the case. That's not the case for you that's listening right now. There's always something we should be saving money on so we can spend money on other things. So why not get one of these pairs for retail, and then you got $150 to get a sleeper shoe that you really like. So I think that's what's going to happen. The prices are going to drop tremendously once all of these other pairs start hitting the shelves. So Nike knows what they're doing. But hey, be mindful on what's going on here, because yes, these are cool, but they're not that cool. They're not that cool to where I would justify spending $270 on the aftermarket right now when I know all these other colorways are coming. So you tell me, did you buy one of these 4 colorways that has already released? Did you hit for retail? Now, if you hit for retail, that's a completely different story. Congratulations, you got to come up. I would probably sell that pair and make your quick $100, because you can use that money towards something else, and then you can circle back and get these later. It might not be the exact same colorway, but does it matter that much? Maybe I think most people just want to try these, see how they feel. I don't think colorway matters that much. So leave a comment. Let me know, is this resale price right now of these 4 that have released, is it too much? Did you get a pair? Are you going to get a pair? Are you going to be patient? Do you not care about the current resale? You just want them now. So you let me know. Solid job done by Nike. They know what they're doing. They're building up the hype, and they did a great job on these, all the way to the shoe looking like a Cybertruck. So that's it. Had to do a quick video on these because honestly, I thought the price would have dropped by now. I looked today at the prices and I was like, wow, they're holding up. They're holding up. So I'm assuming that the supply just isn't very high. Okay, so that's my assumption. My assumption, as always, can be wrong. But once again, stay blessed. Thank you. I'm out.